Today we're reading Revelation chapter 13 to 15. Then I saw a beast coming up out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads. On each of its horn there was a crown, and on each of its head there was a name that was insulting to God. This beast looked like a leopard, with feet like a bear's feet and mouth like a lion's mouth. The dragon gave the beast his own power, his throne, and his vast authority. One of the heads of the beast had been fatally wounded, but the wound had healed. The whole earth was amazed and followed the beast. Everyone worshipped the dragon because he had given his authority to the beast. They worshipped the beast also, saying, "Who is like the beast who can fight against it?" The beast was allowed to make proud claims which were insulting to God, and it was permitted to have authority for 42 months. Began to curse God, his name, the place where he lives, and all those who live in heaven. It was allowed to fight against God's people and to defeat them, and it was given authority over every tribe, nation, language, and race. All people living on earth will worship it, except those whose names were written before the creation of the world in the book of the living, which brings the lamb that was killed. Listen then, if you have ears, whoever is meant to be captured will be captured. Whoever is meant to be killed by sword will surely be killed by sword. This calls for endurance and faith on the part of God's people. Then I saw another beast, which come up out of the earth. It had 2 horns like a lamb's horn, and it spoke like a dragon. He used the vast authority of the first beast in its presence. It forced the earth and all who lived on it to worship the first beast, whose wound had healed. Second beast performed great miracles. It made fire come down out of heaven to earth in sight of everyone. It deceived all the people living on it by means of the miracle which it was allowed to perform in the presence of the first beast. The beast told them to build an image in honor of the beast that had been wounded by the sword and yet live. The second beast was allowed to breathe life into the image of the first beast so that the image could talk and put to death those who do not worship it. The beast forced all the people, small, great, rich, poor, slave, and free, to have mark placed on their right hand or on their head. No one could buy or sell without this mark, that is, the beast's name or the number that stands for the name. This calls for wisdom. Whoever is intelligent can figure out the meaning of the number of the beast, because the number stands for the name of someone. The number is 666. For sure, this is not our first time hearing 666, and by the wisdom of God, you can tell who the beast is, the entity they represent now, and all of this.